Hello Virgo, I'm Indigo Warrior and this is your horoscope for August 2017. I sense that it's going to be a interesting month for you guys. There might be a few ups and downs, I sense. Now before I start the reading, all cards have been pre-shuffled and then shuffled again. And as they will appear to you, they'll be appearing to me as well. So it's all, let's see how this is going to work for you guys this month. Let's begin. Okay, so the first card you have is the Three of Michaels. So we'll see, release the past, you'll grow from the situation, time heals all wounds. Now I get the sense that there's been perhaps some things that have gone on for you that you don't really want the outside world to know. However, I feel that the angels are trying to tell you guys to perhaps go to at least one other person, because there's something that needs to be resolved and that you will heal from the situation. Obviously you're going to have the angels around you anyway, and obviously all you have to do is ask, and the angels will be able to give you the necessary healing. They'll be able to give you strength, give you courage, and give you, you know, your words in your head, if you know what I mean. They'll help. Now obviously I did sense that something may be troubling you at the beginning of this month. I feel like obviously it's to do with somebody else, so it could be that somebody else has upset you, or someone promised you that they were going to do something and they haven't delivered. But yeah, that's the general feeling I get for the first card. Let's move on to the second. Expression. So because the expression card obviously has come out next to obviously the Three of Michael, I'm sort of sensing that there might be some, now might be the time to sort of focus on more of the creative aspects of your life. So if there's something new, like a new hobby or a new job opportunity that has a creative element to it, now is the right time to begin that. I feel this very strongly, and because obviously I felt like there was things to do with the past that needed to be resolved. So perhaps, like, if this is a job opportunity, then perhaps someone in your new career or your new line of work will be able to offer you some guidance and some help that you'll really need for the time being. Let's move on. Mirror. So obviously this is the truth revealed card. So when the truth revealed card comes up, and sort of I always feel like you need to sort of look at yourself, because I sense a lot of strong empathy, like empathetic energy. So if obviously you walk into a room and you can instantly sense what other people are thinking, other people are feeling, as if it's your own emotions, I feel that the angels are trying to bring forth that a lot of you guys are going to be experiencing this at the beginning of the month. So obviously if there's some things that need to be resolved from the past, I feel like what the angels are saying is that be creative. You know, if you're going to mirror people, if people are going to sort of come to you, because I feel like there's a lot of like people going to keep on coming, and you know, and you might feel a bit drained and you don't really know what to do. I get this sense. So perhaps that with what the angels are saying here is that shield yourself, but pay attention to what other people are doing around you. Sort of pay attention to how other people's body language is. You might think or feel that they are perhaps like feeling a certain way or doing something, but perhaps their body language isn't giving this sort of justice to what you are sensing. So perhaps pay attention to other people, I feel. Listen to your intuitive feelings. So it's just it's very interesting. I feel like obviously this is exactly what I was just saying. I feel like obviously that the angels are saying that, you know, you are definitely receiving accurate sort of feelings and intuitive sort of senses and stuff like that. So when you are around other people this month, especially at the beginning of the month, pay attention to what your inner self and that little voice sort of says to you, or how you feel around someone, because I feel like that the angels are going to be able to give you sort of accurate messages through this, and they'll be able to sort of guide you in what you need to do, or what would help you more beneficially. So romance, yeah. So this could imply a new romantic partner. So perhaps somebody. Okay, I'm getting the sense that this could be somebody that you've been with before. And they've come back, or you've been thinking about getting back with them, and you're sort of unsure whether or not a commitment should be made. Also, I felt like, obviously, you know, there's like some dishonesty perhaps before, so perhaps they were dishonest, or you was dishonest with that person. I kind of feel like this is quite a strong thing. So perhaps what the angels are saying here is that, you know, look out for the opportunity for romance. If you don't feel like it can work in your life right now, then you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. And I'm getting this very strongly, that the angels are saying, be open to the prospect of romance, be open to the opportunity for romance. But if you don't want romance in your life, then you don't have to feel pressured into giving somebody a commitment. So willpower, yes, and for Archangel Hanel that's come forward with this card. Now, obviously, in this card there's a lot of water, so whenever I feel like this card comes out, that Hanel's sort of bringing this card out, he's sort of going to look to your emotions, you know, connect with your emotions, because something I feel like is going on more subconsciously here. And I feel like he's sort of going, you are strong enough to be able to deal with this. Maybe take some time, maybe try to think about what you're thinking and feeling, and sort of connect with maybe your angels, and connect with your higher self, and sort of be able to work out things that way. Let's move on to see what else the angels would like to communicate with you, Virgos. 8 of Raphael. So obviously the healing angel has come forth now. And obviously there is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, and a spiritual quest. So I could be speaking to some people who have just come out of a relationship. So, and I feel like this is more of the sense of maybe some of you didn't want to end things, and that you loved this partner really, really dearly. However, they didn't love you the same way, or they didn't want the relationship anymore for numerous of different reasons. However, I feel like what the angels are saying is that do not lose hope, because there could be many opportunities for you in romance. And I feel this very strongly for August 2017, that you Virgos are going to have quite a lot of possibilities, quite a few doors open for you perhaps in the romantic sector. Or I've kind of just thought as well is that if obviously you're in a contented relationship, then I feel like your romantic life is going to sort of blossom, and it's going to sort of grow and evolve into something more beautiful. Let's continue to love yourself. So, of course, when I feel like the angels bring love yourself forward, it means that maybe you've been, especially obviously if you are in a romantic partnership, maybe you've been putting too much time on the other person, so you've been neglecting your own sort of feelings, who you are, and things like that. So what I feel like the angels are trying to tell you guys here is that, you know, go within and sort of take some time for yourself. And, you know, you don't have to always help other people. You need to help yourself as well. There needs to be the healthy balance. So I kind of feel like that obviously you need to sort of take yourself away. You need to sort of think about things. Maybe think about what you do feel. You know, if this person's been causing you some problems, you know, with trying to work out certain things, you know, stuff like that, you maybe don't really know how you stand with this person. So sort of take yourself away, think about it. And I feel like also the angels are saying meditation, or some form of spiritual sort of, you know, prayer or something like that. So maybe connect with obviously your guides, with your angels, with, you know, whatever else that, you know, if you obviously your belief system, you know, connect with what you believe, connect with who you believe is, you know, there to help. So I feel like this. I also feel like obviously with the expression card, obviously I sense that there might be other people that more in a career sense though, so perhaps like there might be someone at work who may be able to help you. Maybe they've been going through a similar situation. They might be able to give you some advice. I kind of sense this. So let's move on to the next card of Moonstone. So yeah, when the Moonstone comes out, it's obviously for the mystery and intuition. So I kind of feel like because this is right under Mirror, I kind of feel like that what the angels are saying here is that maybe you've been up all night trying to work out how you do feel about someone. So perhaps you've been around this person at the beginning of this month. This person sort of showed you their true colours, you feel, and you're kind of a little bit uneasy about this. So perhaps you've been awake at night and sort of contemplating how you do feel. I also get the sense of maybe connecting to some animals. So perhaps if you have some pets or you just you love animals, go and spend some time with them. I feel like animals can give you some healing at this time, and you'll be able to sort of connect with animals that are around you. Also, I get the sense of pay attention to animals that come into your life at this time, because they're going to bring some messages with you. They'll be divinely guided and things like that. I feel this very, very strongly here. Let's move on to mediumship. So some people are here that I'm speaking to are natural mediums, which obviously gives the impression that obviously you have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. So because it's right under listen to your intuitive feelings, I feel like what the angels are telling you here is that pay attention. You might be receiving messages from a loved one that has passed. You might be, receiving messages from the divine, but you're not 100% aware of this right now. So I kind of get this sense of that. Pay attention to what sort of is going on inside. I feel like this is a very sort of solitary month of feelings and sort of listening to how you truly feel and the way that you sort of connect with the divine and other people and spirits perhaps that will come to give you messages. I feel like this is a very sort of intuitive month for you guys, sort of an intuitive month that needs some time to sort of for some self-reflection and sort of some inner peace time. I feel this very strongly. Let's move on to choose a new direction. So yeah, obviously because this is directly underneath the romance card, I kind of feel like perhaps okay, I kind of feel like this could be a couple of messages here, because obviously I feel like there's one here and there's one here and it's all like sort of connected here. So obviously if you finished a relationship with someone and I don't feel like it's your choice, they obviously don't take it to, obviously mourn and grieve, but don't take it to heart so much, because there will be better opportunities. Obviously Archangel Raphael has come forth obviously earlier to give this message, to sort of say that there are more opportunities out there for you. Take some time for yourself, sort of heal yourself, work out a few things and stuff like that, find out who you truly are, what you want and stuff like that. But I also feel like because this is directly next against the mediumship card, so perhaps some of you have recently lost a partner that you really, really obviously, you wanted to spend the rest of your life with and stuff like that. What I feel like the angels are telling you guys here is that they're happy, they're at peace, and that, it's okay for you to move on if you want to. And I feel like that it might be the right time for you guys to move on. There might be some new romantic opportunities for you that pop up this month for you. Let's move on. Okay, for Shamiel for Serenity. So I kind of feel like what Shamiel's telling you guys here is similar to what I've just been saying. So obviously, sort of take yourself away, sort of meditate, or, look for signs the universe and the angels want to give you, sort of take yourself away, sort of think about who you are, find yourself within. I feel like this is a strong message. Find yourself within, connect with yourself again, connect with the higher source and sort of connect with yourself, and you will be and the angels will definitely give you some peace. I feel like you'll definitely be at peace, so the angels can provide peace for you. Let's move on. So see the 5 of Ariel for you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So I kind of feel like there's been definitely a loss of some person. So you either have just broken up from a relationship, or obviously someone that you loved obviously has passed on, or that you know, there's been some, you know, someone that you loved very, very dearly has gone from your life in whatever way that is. And I feel like obviously the angels are telling you, it's quite self-explanatory, but I feel like the angels are saying, you know, there are definitely other people in your life at the moment who can help you through this process, who can help you and guide you. But obviously if you don't feel comfortable with going to other people, then the angels are here. They're ready to give you some help and some healing, as obviously it's right under Archangel Raphael's. So I definitely feel like the angels are here. They want to help you. They want to sort of guide you. They might be able to sort of, you know, motivate, not motivate, you know, sort of pull people towards you guys to sort of be able to help you more. Get this sense. Let's move on to freedom. So yeah, you know, don't do anything you're not happy with doing. I kind of get this sense. Don't feel happy. If you don't feel happy, then don't do it. You know. But sort of make sure that you yourself is 110% tip top, because for some of you, I feel like you might sort of have some health issues around the end of this month. So perhaps, you know, I feel like more like depression, or maybe physical sort of ailments perhaps. So perhaps, you know, at this time I feel like, you know, take some time. I feel like this whole month is a very solitary sort of introspective sort of month for Virgo you guys. So I feel like that, you know, you need to sort of take some time away, sort of connect with the highest source, connect with your higher self, spend some time in nature, you know, and sort of there's people around you who love you and support you daily. So, and especially the angels they do that regardless, you know, they're here, and they're there for you. So I kind of feel like this is the message here. The next card is obviously Dolphin for cosmic consciousness, breath, and sacred get my words out. Geometry. Obviously it's a dolphin. So obviously the dolphin obviously is very powerful like messenger from the gods, or from God, or you know, stuff like that. And obviously some of you, I feel I'm getting Cancerian energy. So the person that obviously who the situations might have been is to do with Cancerian, or it could be that they have quite a lot of Cancerian elements or water-based elements in their chart, because I'm also sensing Piscean as well. So it could be Cancerian or Piscean, but obviously I'm not dismissing any other star signs that are out there. Obviously they could be cusps and, you know, and stuff like that, but water-based energy, a water-based person. So, you know, somebody that obviously has a lot of water in their chart, I feel very, very strongly. I also feel like obviously maybe take yourself away to the beach, perhaps. Take yourself away to the beach. Go, as I said, spend some time, you know, sort of reflecting, sort of meditating or something like that. But I kind of sense a string of, you know, there might be a special part of the beach that you haven't gone to for a while, and I feel like the angels are sort of going reconnect there again. Sort of there you'll find some inner peace, you know. You'll be able to sort of move on, and, you know, and live your life the way that you should live your life, you know. I also feel like obviously if you can't sleep at night, then perhaps go for a walk along the beach if you live nearby a beach, you know. Or obviously if you don't live by, if you drive, you know, get in your car and sort of just drive to the nearest beach and then sort of just walk along, because I feel like you'll feel 100 times better if you do this. Obviously the goddess obviously expresses divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Now obviously I feel like this is going to be a very emotional month for Virgo. I feel like it's going to be very, very emotional for you. And I feel like some of you may not want to express your emotions, but I feel like the angels are saying do not feel like, you know, you have to guard your emotions. I feel like they're saying to you is that, you know, express yourself. Express how you are feeling, you know, and sort of let other people know how you're feeling. You know, if you don't want to go into the details too much, then don't go into the details. I just feel like that they're saying, you know, if you're feeling a bit rubbish, then say you feel a bit rubbish, but you don't want to talk about it. Sort of set boundaries. But I feel like they're saying, you know, connect to the more feminine energy within yourself of your emotions, and sort of allowing yourself to feel the things that you are feeling. Allow yourself to sort of accept those things. I also feel like as well for mediums, that obviously this month might be a very, 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 very sort of hectic month for you guys. I feel like there's going to be a lot of maybe spirit communication coming forth. You're going to have to sort of, you know, balance yourself. But I feel like obviously if you just listen to your true inner feelings, and you know you've got your guides and your angels, or whoever else you personally believe, your spiritual team perhaps, then I feel like, you know, and you can take more of a feminine approach perhaps. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, you know, obviously everyone has feminine, masculine energy, so maybe look at things more in the feminine aspect regardless of gender. So kind of get that. Okay, for weight, so okay, with some of you guys, obviously I feel like, obviously if you've been longing for a relationship, I'm getting this now, if you feel like you've been longing for a relationship, then I feel like now that the angels are sort of going forward, now is not the right time perhaps for you to be able to move into like this new sort of phase of your life. So perhaps you need to work on a few things before you can get into a new relationship, because I feel like what they're saying now is that it's not the right time for you guys to get into a relationship if you've been looking for one. But I also feel like they have heard your prayers. If you did want to get into a relationship, they've heard your wishes, they've heard your prayers, but maybe now is not the right time for you guys perhaps to get into a relationship. So look, connect with yourself. I feel like this whole month is a connect to yourself kind of month. Okay, then this one is Soundophone for Evolution. So, okay, I kind of feel like what Soundophone is telling us guys, well, you guys here, is that, you know, everyone's a form of a chain. You know, we are born, we grow, we get older, and then obviously we die, and then there's a rebirth, and then we're born, and we grow, and we die, and obviously that happens to everybody, regardless if they physically died, or if they're going through changes within themselves, because it's all of a rebirth sort of process. And I also feel like this month, you guys, because there's been a lot of planetary sort of shifts and a lot of sort of movement going on with obviously the Earth at the moment. There's a lot of sort of things going on. So I kind of feel like, guys, you're going to be sort of very sort of open to this energy, and it might make you feel a little bit sort of a bit unbalanced. And I feel like the angels are saying it's okay, because this is part of how the world is, and you know, just go with it, just experience what you experience, make note of it, but listen to who you truly are. Let's see if I've missed out anything for you guys. Obviously, if there's been some issues, you know, in the past that obviously have caused you some inner turmoil, then obviously release this, and obviously ask Archangel Michael to be able to sort of think, you know, and be able to think clearly, speak clearly, you know, and be able to protect you, give you some, you know, safety, some security, and give you some courage to face your fears, perhaps. And I feel like he's sort of, Archangel Michael's sort of coming forth to tell you guys that obviously he's there. If you need him, he's there. You know, all you have to do is ask. With obviously the 8 of Raphael, what I thought was earlier is that obviously, you know, I feel like patience may be needed, maybe needed for obviously, you know, certain things. But obviously, because it was right next to love yourself, be patient with yourself. Do not worry. If, like, for instance, if things don't sort of, like, for instance, if you wanted to do something, but it kind of doesn't feel right on the day, then, and you just decide better of it, you know, don't beat yourself over the fact that you didn't do it, perhaps, you know, sort of, you know, listen to what your body wants you to do, listen to what your higher self wants you to do, listen to what, you know, it's sort of, I feel like this month is a very listening month, you know, listening, and I feel like Archangel Raphael's here, and it's going to be here, like, you know, it's always there, but I feel like it's going to be sort of like, oh, hey, I'm here, mainly in the middle of the month, and I feel like he's sort of going, well, there might be the time where things may hit you a bit harder, and that you sort of need to sort of definitely go within and sort of, you know, solve some inner problems, and obviously he can help them with this, and obviously he's there and he will guide you and protect you. You know, he will help. Okay, I think that is your reading, Virgo. And obviously this was for August 2017. And obviously I'm Indigo Warrior, and I'm new to the whole reading sort of YouTube online sort of thing. And obviously I'm not going to be for everybody. I'm well aware of this, and obviously if you also did like my video, then like and subscribe. I want to also thank the people that have subscribed, because it makes me feel like obviously I have helped, and you know, and I'm very appreciative of this. And obviously it's not just me, it's the angels. I feel like obligated to tell you everyone sort of how, you know, the messages that need to be said. And obviously I'm an intuitive, so I sense and, you know, and stuff like that, and obviously I feel either the things and stuff like that, and it's also through to do with what the angels want sort of the message to be. Now obviously, if obviously there wasn't a message here for you guys this month, then don't despair. The angels obviously they're loving, you know, and they're caring, you know. Then this might not be for you, and that's fine. But don't make it fit you if obviously it didn't fit. So, you know, maybe next month, if you do subscribe, maybe next month you might get a message that comes through for you. But obviously, if you feel like other people in your life, like friends, family, you know, or other people, you come across someone new or something that you feel like they might benefit from a reading like this. All my readings are different as well, but they normally work like this, or sometimes it works like a whole big thing. It's just how the angels wanted the sort of the messages to come through. But obviously, if you feel like someone else could benefit from this, then please, you know, share the video, you know, or point them sort of the channel sort of way, and then, you know, they might be able to get help from the angels themselves. So, okay, I'm Indigo Warrior, and this was your Virgo horoscope for August 2017. I hope to see you guys next month. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.